Hi folks, Paul here from Practice with Profit. You may have seen some of my items online from my new business adventure, and really up until now I've been busy behind the scenes getting everything ready for launch. I've published a book which has achieved bestseller status, so really pumped about, so thank you if you got a copy of that. We've been developing the website with links, blogs and great scorecard on there to assess the profitability of your health business and give you some action steps. So over the next few months and year you'll be seeing a lot more of me. I've got some great products I'm working on to launch next year to help you improve the profitability of your health business. And really all the work I've been doing with health businesses, I just wanted to share one key insight that has massive implications for growth. How you answer this question and adopt it in your health business will really set the trajectory, the path you go on to multiply your revenues and profits. And it's all about, should you be employing your therapists or use a self-employed model? And that's really down to the mindset, of the health business owner. Are they on one hand a clinician first and foremost, who happens to have a business, or are they a health business owner who happens to be a clinician? And that will link very closely to how you see your therapists. Are they a cost? Costing you lots of money, time, hassle, or are they an asset in which you invest and grow and develop? And that's really depends on which route you've taken. If you've gone down the self-employed versus the employed route. So let's chat about the self-employed route. Straight away, your fee split can be up to 50%. I've heard of 60 in some places. And if we look at that as a business metric, that'd be your cost of sales. So if your cost of sales is 50% straight away before you've paid for anything, it only leaves 50% to pay all your overheads and salaries, and obviously, leave you with a bit of a profit. The problem is it's not enough, so the clinicians end up being, the health business owner end up working as a clinician chained to the plinth. The reason they're doing that is because they have to, it's survival. They wouldn't pay the bills. It's a scary place to be, and it leads to this downward spiral where it's quite stressful, as a health business owner. You're doing 40 to 50 hours a week clinical. The whole market changes over time. You look up from the plinth a few years later and you got all these insurance companies asking how cheap are you now. Really you're in a race to the bottom there, and where extinction and administration looms really. Where the opposite side of the coin is if you employ your therapists, a profitable service business should really have the cost of sales 30%, which would be the employed model as we aim for in our health businesses, as opposed to 50% self-employed model. So that extra 20% gives you a lot of margin to play around with. And that's really then down to you what you do with that. Give yourself a pay rise, go on a holiday, or we done that here, true, and then we invested it in the business, So we started by investing in our therapists to equip them with, better skills, interpersonal skills, sales skills, so they can really take much better care of our patients. And then the patients, with great quality service and care, will take care of the health business long term, and then the health business, being highly profitable, inevitably takes care of the owners. And it's that loop really, a cycle of care we call it here. So the conclusion really is what we've learned over the last 20 years. We've done both models, but to really have a profitable health business that doesn't rely on you working clinically to survive, you need to employ your therapists. That'd be biggest insight I could give you. It's really two different business models, unprofitable or profitable, basically. The key dilemma is it's obviously much easier said than done. If it's executed poorly, you will have a mass exodus on your hands, But if it's executed to a high standard, it's a risk reward, you will revolutionize the team, patients, and health business profits. You just really need an expert coach and a guide through the process. So if you like what I'm saying, you'd like to learn a little bit more about it, I'm going to share videos in the future about how we transitioned to a fully employed model approximately 7 years ago, and our business has gone from strength to strength. I'd advise you in the meantime to get on the website, start reading through the literature, all the blogs, numerous blogs on this, and fill in your scorecard. You'll get a bespoke report on how you can start working towards an employed health business model, which is a profitable model, allowing you to multiply revenues, profit and growth with less stress and more freedom. So good luck in 2020, and I wish you a very profitable new year.